And as you sort of feel once again the crunching tendons of this, Malkavian's fist close ever tightly, you find yourself receding back into your own mind. As you do, you find yourself at the events, or rather right after the events of a Thanksgiving.
So a friend of mine has someone that they had a crush on.
A friend. Is this friend you? This is how this works, correct?
No, this is a friend of mine.
Oh, all right.
I would have said if it was me.
You could always try to do what I did once, which is you could have your friend try to sabotage one of their crush's dates.
Okay, so here's the plan.
So, yeah.
You go up and you seduce him, like, say, something seductive, like, hey there, Big Papa. Something sensual and erotic. And he will...
Do we know his name?
I don't know. It's a human name, Steve Chadwick.
And kind of pushes his hand down, like when he grabbed the chicken wing, kind of just pushes the hand and just like holds his gaze the whole time.
Yeah. You're very pretty.
I know. And then I just kiss him.
And we're back. So, Allison turns around, sees Ulrika locking lips with her guy.
Oh, I'm clutching my pearls for real this time.
And I'm going to roll to see. It's a 50-50 chance on how she's going to react.
Uh-oh.
As I drop the dice, like, completely off the table.
Oh, no, it's a bad sign.
That is a bad sign. Okay. So, she rolls 1 through 5. She gets mad and forces a confrontation. She rolls 6 through 10. She gets emotional instead. Because I feel like, I rolled a 7. Okay, so Allison sees this, sighs, walks over to the booth where you both are still kissing. He looks stunned, grabs her purse, and just, in a very dejected fashion, tears welling in her eyes, starts to leave the bar.
And I'm like,
Sorry.
Now's your chance. Go.
Okay, but take this, Elizabeth. Take this drink.
Oh, great. Now I'm
throw it on the guy.
Oh.
It's important that happens to him.
All right.
For drama.
Just go.
All right. So Dogfood is gonna chase after Allison.
I do not throw the drink on the guy.
She's walking at a pretty brisk pace, and she's like pretty angry and like sad.
Hey, are you okay? What happened
Not
back there?
now.
Did I say something wrong?
No, you didn't say anything wrong.
Do you want to play with Bubba or something? You look.
No,
mad.
I don't want to play with Bubba. And she turns around and you notice like there's tears like streaming down her cheeks.
I'm sorry. What?
Don't act like you didn't see. Everybody saw. It's just and she continues walking.
Do you want me to perform reverse osteopathy on that guy?
What is that going to accomplish? God, I really thought he was.
I feel responsible somehow, even though I know I'm not.
Why would you feel responsible?
I don't know, because I'm a human being just like you guys and part of the same mire of.
And I don't have time
Let's talk about
for
you.
Weird stuff right now.
Well,
I'm always there for you all the time, whenever you need it, without question. But you can't because you don't understand. I'd
try. I'm trying to do that right now. I'm trying to be there for you, and that was what I was doing. I don't have.
She stops walking.
I don't have that many vectors for solving people's problems aside from.
This isn't a problem you can solve. This is it just sucks. That's it. There's nothing that can be solved here. It just sucks. Well,
Well, I'm sorry for what that guy did.
I'm sorry too.
He
She like
He
sits
had-
down on a bench.
he had weird hair.
No, he didn't.
No, it was weird. It was weirdly perfect, and his jawline was too square, in my opinion. And look, I hear that nice arms are going out of fashion. No one wants that anymore. They want
You're trying to be funny because you're not funny right now.
I thought if I made you laugh, then you would feel better. That was the idea of that. That was the premise I was working on. Look, you could have.
Well, I don't feel better. I don't understand where this came from. Like, we were doing so well. Everything, like... I'm gonna go back in there. I
think
should
that
go back in there.
Might make you more upset.
Yeah, well, if I'm upset, he should be too. And I'm gonna go back in there and I'm gonna give him a piece of my mind.
All right, and again, me breaking his legs is always on the table. I'm just
No, you're not gonna break his legs. I'm gonna go back in there and tell him that I deserved better.
Yeah, let's do that. Let's
That
do
if
that thing.
that we were having a great date and then I turned my back for like 30 seconds. Like, how does that even happen?
I know that woman must be trash.
Ugh. God, probably some bar floozy that just like jumped on him as soon as I was gone.
She certainly had the look.
Sorry, that's me as the TM laughing.
I know.
That's a little judgmental of you, just like a little.
Well, just saying, she looks like she smells like salty garbage.
Okay, that one made me laugh. She like reaches down and scruffles Bubba's
What if I
hair.
beat her up? I feel like I should beat someone up, you know?
It's probably not her fault.
Listen, we can just get out of here if you want. You don't have to worry about that guy. You can come to the Court of Cups and try our amazing lattes. We have whiskey too.
Give me a charisma and a oh god.
Always a good
Negative
sign.
dice.
I guess like a charisma and persuasion roll.
All right, what do I have in persuasion?
0.
Okay, so 2 dice.
Damn.
I got 1 success.
I don't know. I feel like maybe I should go in there and at least talk to him or break up with him
Oh, you should definitely break up with him. I'm all for that.
or ask him why.
I feel like the answer to that one is that men are trash.
I didn't think this one was.
I'm pretty sure it's all of them.
I don't know. I can tell you from experience, some women are trash too.
Dogfood starts to stammer.
Oh no, didn't think of that one.
Um,
That's
Yeah,
what I was
well,
saying when I was like, well, you don't know her whole
that's-
backstory.
that's
I think people in general
know.
are just trash. And I think, oh, God, it's just, I work so much and it's so hard for me to meet people. And he was just so nice to me. And we met at this conference. We were talking about new medications and treatments that were coming out for horses. I just really liked him and he was really smart and he was really nice to me.
Have you tried amassing a huge gang of dogs instead of talking to people? That's something. I'm just suggesting things that have worked for me in the past.
Oh, I'm not you. And I'm
Well.
jealous that I'm not you because I think for you, dogs are enough. But for some of us,
I don't
we
know if
need
dogs
other
are enough.
people. You don't know if dogs are enough? Because it seems like
Not
you're pretty
always.
happy with your dogs.
I need a drink. Can we go and get a drink?
I didn't even
I-
know you drank.
I didn't either.
What is all of this? The makeup, the clothes. What is this?
I can.
You
look
normally
nice
look like you
sometimes.
crawled out of a dump when I see you.
That's
I mean, I
'cause
try not to
normally-
judge, but
It doesn't sound like you try very hard not to judge.
well,
I can look nice. I was going out for a nice drink with my aunt. I wanted to look.
no one
you
goes
know.
drinking with their aunt.
Well, apparently I do.
No, no one does, NA. And you knew I was going to be here tonight.
I had forgotten that you mentioned that.
Give me a manipulation
I got some of those.
roll. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna just raw manipulation.
Just straight manipulation.
Yeah.
Come on, Elizabeth
one
is
success.
cool. She can go drinking with your aunt.
I don't know. The coincidence seems just a little weird.
Look, my coffee
Like
shop
I
is
guess
just
your
down-
bar being up the road,
Yeah, it's
it
right
kind of
there.
makes sense. But on this night of all nights, like I come here all the time. I've never seen you here.
I thought we could.
So you did
Look,
come
this isn't
to talk to me, right?
This isn't about me. This is about what's his name, Steve or
Jason.
Jack or
Jason.
Jason.
No, I think it is about you because I saw the way you were staring at him.
He looked like he sucked, and to be fair, he did.
Sometimes when you show up, things just go wrong. It's like there's
get
just
that a
something
lot.
about you.
Well, all right, maybe I'll just go then.
I'm sorry. I'm just having a rough night.
It's
like
it's fine.
just
You are
every
having,
time
look,
you
you
show
are having
up,
a rough
things
night.
are chaotic or something is hurt or you need my help with something. And somehow I feel responsible for you. I don't know why. I just do.
I kind of feel responsible for you too.
That is not how this dynamic works.
It's funny that we both thought that, though.
Yeah, I guess a little
I feel
bit.
a little protective, you know? I don't have as many different vectors for helping the people I care about as you do. I just have a huge army of dogs, some of whom are trained as emotional support animals, and reverse osteopathy, and coffee and whiskey, which are both, suitable drugs for this very occasion. I have a lot of those. And I have a barista who I can guarantee is not flirting with you. I know that this is a thing people get with their baristas, but with Loretta, no one ever thinks that. It's never come up even once. She used to be a Navy SEAL on the duck boats. Hey.
You're right. If I go back in there, I'm just going to be emotional and I'm going to do something or say something I regret and make a big scene, which I don't want because I walked out with my dignity.
You did. So let's key his
So I should
car
just
and go and get some.
calm down and come back to it maybe tomorrow. He's not going anywhere. God, I hope he's not going anywhere with her. Maybe I can just figure out what happened.
Sure, it's as I say. Let's key his car and go home.
No, we're not going to key his car.
Maybe you're not going to key his car.
No one's going to key his car.
I can't stop Bubba from keying his car. I don't. If I saw Bubba starting to key his car, I would say, "No, Bubba, stop." But Bubba doesn't speak English. I can't speak in English to Bubba. That would be magic. So I would be like, "No, Bubba, stop doing that." But Bubba would have
You're the worst.
keys
Let's walk to your
between
stupid cafe. Let's go. If
All
I
right.
have to hear you awkwardly stumble through this this explanation one more time,
I thought I was being very cute.
sometimes.
And I think the record will show that I was.
Cute is
Alright.
kind of your bag, I guess. That's
All
true.
right. I'll text my aunt and say to key that guy's car. Let's go.
All right, fine. And she like walks with you. The Court of Cups isn't that far.
Yeah.
And you saunter in. In the
what-
meantime, Ulrika, Jason like sits stunned, and as you finish your kiss, he's just like, I don't know what just happened. That was a lot. And you're great. But I really am here with someone. He looks over, and that's when he notices the purse is missing. And he stands up and looks around and sees Allison isn't in the bar.
I'd like to entrance him.
Okay.
Can I sit next to him too?
Well, Ulrika's sitting on the inside of the booth.
I've
next to
like
him.
trapped him in the booth.
Yeah, yeah.
Oh,
She like
okay,
cornered
okay.
him.
I was gonna
But
try
you
and
could
trap
sit
him.
opposite. Oh yeah, no, he's trapped.
Okay, good.
Yeah.
He is.
Okay.
Wait,
trapped.
I'm trying. I don't know which one would be better, lingering kiss or entrancement. For I want him to just kind of be at my beck and call. Like, but entrancement only works for an hour, I think.
Yes.
I just kind of want to, or Elizabeth could actually like brain wipe him of her, or something, or like put some kind of bullshit in his head. I don't know which one would be better. I just kind of don't want him to be involved with her anymore.
Oh, okay.
So
I will say you never get to use lingering kiss. You've had that on your character sheet since the beginning.
yeah. So choose whether to use or not when you add presence.
Yeah, you'll have to feed on him, but
Yeah.
it will take every week he'll get to roll against it.
Mm-hmm.
And then if he wins 3 weeks in a row, then it'll break the effect. But until then, it'll just remain.
And then he's kind of like my pet.
He's kind of a little bit your thrall, yeah.
All right, I'll do that.
Teach this guy to date a nice lady.
But you will have to feed on him in the bar.
Yeah. Okay. I'll slip a little sippy.
Mhm.
What do I need to roll?
Let's see. How do you go about this? Like, do you try to
Like, just like seduce him and bite his neck and take it out. And he doesn't even know what, he just thinks I'm kissing on his neck or whatever.
Okay, yeah. So go ahead and roll your let's see. You're gonna probably want to act fast. So let's do your wits and seduction.
And then I would add presence to any charisma roll? Oh no, that's against that person. Never mind.
Yeah.
I do a charisma roll against him, so then I just roll. 1, 2, 3 successes.
Okay. So it works.
Cool.
You go in and you're like, hey, don't worry. And as he's like got his neck up and he's looking over the booth, flip in very smoothly, just lock your fangs on him.
Sweet.
Immediately hits you. It's a little bit of whiskey, a little bit of arousal. The blood's your favorite kind.
Nice.
And as you slake some of your hunger, still feeling high from the rush of it, you realize his demeanor has kind of changed and he is a lot more enchanted with you than he was.
Mission success.
That was amazing, Ulrika. I'd love to see you again.
Here's my business card, and I hand you my completely black on black business card.
And he like grabs it and he's like, thanks. I'll look you up sometime.
Sounds good. And I just get out of the booth, like whatever.
Yeah. He like calls after. He's like, I hope I can see you again soon.
Okay, whatever.
I'll just follow with like sliding him the other old fashioned and be like,
Uh-huh.
just take care of yourself here, buddy. There you go. You're gonna need that.
He sits nursing his old fashioned, and the two of you exit the bar. There's a text waiting on your phone, Elizabeth, of Dogfood saying he's headed back to Court of Cups with Allison.
Ooh, I'm like everyone's like least favorite relative who goes ooh when there's like any kind of like romantic anything. I'm just like ooh, Ulrika, looks like he's taking or she's taking her back to the Court of Cups. Like ooh.
Great. That means I can't go back there.
Oh no, she forgets you. I made her forget you.
But she saw me kissing.
I can make
after
her
the
forget
fact.
that again.
Okay.
I can make you into someone else.
Okay, do that.
All right. It'll be fine.
Or I could just go in the back door.
We'll just
Either
go in
way.
the back door. It's fine.
Yeah.
We don't need to disturb them. You know, I mean, they're probably going to have a long, awkward talk and not do anything and then leave.
That's probably accurate.
You've been looking at my notes.
Maybe they'll cry. Who knows? And then leave. Nothing exciting will happen. So nothing. This is about as good as it's going to get for us. So
Okay.
mission success.
At least I got some whiskey.
I also stole this old-fashioned glass from the bar.
Nice.
Maybe we can get Letta to make some bloody old fashions.
Ooh.
I'm down for that.
As you chit chat and make your way back to the Court of Cups and slip in through the back, you do notice that in the front of the house, Dogfood and Allison are having a conversation. I just don't get it. Like, everything was going so well. We've been dating for like 6 weeks. It seemed like it's just so weird, so out of character for him. He's just not, he's so shy. He's just not the type.
Well, that lady looked pretty full on. Maybe he just
Ulrika, you do
wasn't-
hear this with your like heightened senses.
Sometimes when you just see like someone you can tell is lifelong bar trash.
I go upstairs.
Uh-oh.
You can, I guess maybe for some guys that's their type, obvious.
I open the door.
Uh-oh.
I am imagining it as her back is to me.
Yes,
and you
yes.
can see me
And
open the
Dogfood,
door, and
yeah,
I am
Dogfood.
just fucking staring you down.
But probably, I'm sure she had a lot of nice features too. I'm sure she was very loyal and would never let a friend down. But
And I just pull the door back close.
for the podcast, Ulrika is being threatening using gestures.
Yes, it's true. I mean, I don't know how you could tell that from how someone looks, but okay.
I could tell that guy was trash from looking at him.
He was not trash.
So you
No, he likes dogs too.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
But he doesn't like dogs as much as I like dogs. If we're having a
No one
competition,
likes
if
dogs
this
as
is
much
gonna
as you
come
like dogs.
down, if this is going to come down
No
to
one
who
is
likes dogs
having
the
a
most,
competition.
I'm
I'm
gonna
just
win.
saying he wasn't that bad.
I like dogs a lot. Like it's my thing. So you seen any good TikToks recently?
TikToks.
I don't know what people talk about. I hang out with old people all the time and dogs. I'm trying to make small talk.
Oh, this is your attempt at small talk? TikTok?
This is my attempt. I heard that people our age like TikTok. I'm thinking
Our
of getting
age.
into TikTok. Yeah.
I guess, okay, no, I guess it is probably like your speed a little bit.
Yeah.
I mean, it's nice to see you kind of embracing that a little bit. The clothes, the dark smoky eye, the TikTok.
The smoky eye, it was impeccable. So yeah, it's one question I have actually. What is TikTok? That's basically all I need to nail in order to make that a part of my personal brand.
Right.
I need to know what it is.
I don't really know. I think it's like the Fortnite or something like that. Like I think they
Oh Jesus, I have to find out what Fortnite is too.
I think so. It's weird. One of my nephews is into it. I don't know that much about it.
Have you ever heard of Bruce Springsteen?
Yes, I've heard of Bruce Springsteen.
He's really very good. Like Thunder Road.
Are you
is
avoiding the
a
subject?
timeless.
Because I feel
subject?
like you are.
I'm finding common ground. This is part of my
Part
You
of
know.
your what?
me being a good friend. I'm distracting you from heartache.
Oh, trying to help me get my mind off of it
Yeah,
with Bruce Springsteen on TikTok.
people like Bruce Springsteen.
She starts laughing.
I'm gonna narrow the field. I'm narrowing the field of interest. You see,
I see.
TikTok on one hand, you got Bruce Springsteen.
That's
on
a
the
pretty
other.
that's a pretty wide field.
Yeah, but that's why you start wide and you narrow.
Okay, have you seen any movies lately?
I don't really get a lot of time to watch movies.
Oh,
This place keeps me surprisingly busy.
that's crazy because it's like dead in here.
Yeah, it's more than you know.
And your bartender keeps Loretta, I think you said it was. She keeps wiping the same glass down and staring at us.
Yeah, I don't know. She has a thing about that one particular glass, like it needs to be clean.
It's like it's something out of a movie, just repetitively. Hi.
Loretta, can we get a couple of old fashions? Or
I don't know how to make that.
Can we get what was it, a pimply Ricky?
Yep, gotcha.
Okay.
She starts whipping you up one of Elizabeth's drinks.
We're gonna send her to be trained soon. She's really very bad at her job.
Yeah, she just keeps shifting, like trying to stare at us at the corner of her eyes and stuff. And it's like, I can see you.
She's protective. She's making sure that you're not a threat.
I'm not a threat.
Yeah.
That's good. That's actually probably good.
We could go and see a movie.
As you ask this, at the back of the corticums, Elizabeth, Ulrika, you hear a crash of glass breaking against your back door.
Oh, God.
Now it must be those hooligans again.
As you
Okay.
go over to investigate, the smell hits you. Gasoline, smoke, fire. And you hear like, come out. Fucking blank bodies. We know you're in there. And another
Oh, are they after us because we're kindred? Is that what's happening?
I believe so, Elizabeth.
Oh,
And at the front of the bar, you see Allison just very briefly go, is everything okay back there? As we cut back to Ulrika and Elizabeth.
Loretta! Loretta, we need the shotgun.
This comes drifting up the stairs, and you can all hear it. And Loretta's like, oh, not again. She reaches underneath the bar, grabs a shotgun, conks it, and starts to walk back. And Allison's like,
it's my night off.
Okay.
Don't worry, we have goons. It's fine.
Is that smoke?
Yeah, it seems to be some.
I think what you're smelling is my smoky eye.
What the fuck do I do? We have to have a fire extinguisher. We're a fucking business. Okay, so but
there is a fire extinguisher.
I'm assuming it's behind the bar or in the kitchen. Fuck it. I'm gonna use. Wait. Fleetness.
Yeah. You'll become
to move super fucking fast to go get the fire extinguisher. So she doesn't even see me. So she can't say like, what's that bitch doing here? So
you'll just need to do one rouse check.
All right. I get hungry.
Okay. And just like she doesn't even notice. You grab the fire extinguisher and you are gone.
How did these people find us? Did they follow us here?
Probably everyone fucking follows us here. We're like a fucking flashing beacon of light. Hey,
I would say
fucking kill us.
Loretta kicks open the back door and she dodges it just as it comes like a crossbow bolt. And you see her be like, see her duck behind the door and she's like, yeah, we're on fire outside.
And I throw
Dogfood just shouts, "It's my night off."
I know how to use these. I'll take it. I'll take the fire extinguisher out front.
You're used to fire anyway, so I give it to you because I think
Yeah.
I would have to roll to.
Yeah, I'm like, don't worry, and I'll just like take it outside and just like daintily like
Loretta like puts her hand out and she's like, wait, and she like puts her hand up and through the open door another bolt comes sailing past and she's like, you gotta watch your head.
Oh, thank you, Loretta. You're so good at your job. I'll give you some more money later.
We need a distraction. I need to get a couple good shots in. You need to make sure the bar doesn't catch fire.
Can I use my fleetness to get to the? Can I see where the person or the shooting is coming from?
Yeah, it's coming from somewhere beyond. Someone has like flipped over a dumpster in the alley and they're behind it. And every time Loretta tries to like get an angle on them.
Can I use like soaring leap and fleetness since I have our fleetness activated already?
Yeah, so you could charge out there and then soaring leap over to the other side of the dumpster. Yeah.
Yeah, and I think I have to rouse check. I can't remember. Where is it?
Dogfood just says to Allison, like, this happens all the time.
Soaring leap is free.
It's free. Okay, so I do that.
I'm like, Dogfood, could we get some help from Bubba in here, please?
It's my night off.
It's not Bubba's night off.
Bubba, go and see what the problem is. Be careful. I love you.
And you send Bubba off, and as you do, Allison's like, you're gonna send Bubba like by herself?
Bubba's actually a trained dog. Like, she knows how to deal with stuff like this.
Okay.
She's nice to you. She's not so nice to, troublemakers.
Do you get a lot of trouble?
Oh, this happens. I would say per season we blow up twice.
Oh.
Yeah, we have a lot of
okay.
troublemakers. Ballad's a bad area. A lot of rough types.
It's naughty piss.
There's like more smoke drifting, and then the fire alarm right above you starts to beep.
All right, so there's
you just hear Bubba. Yes, go for their throats.
Yeah, loudly.
I think I'm gonna have to possibly
beep
address. Would you like to?
Beep.
Have I shown you the
Beep.
libraratory
Beep.
yet?
Beep. The what? Beep.
The libraratory.
Beep. Beep.
It's downstairs. It's fine.
I'm not going down there. Beep. Beep.
No, not their legs. Not their legs. Their necks. You disgusting mongrel.
Oh,
you disgusting animal.
Does she always talk to Bubba like that? Beep. And in the meantime, Ulrika goes out charging, leaps over the dumpster, and sure enough, you're met with 3 very surprised individuals who did not expect to see you there. You got the jump on them, so you get to go first.
Okay. I would like to... What formation are they in?
There's 2 on one side of you and 1 on the other side.
Okay, I want to get to the one holding like this, but to where he's facing them.
Okay.
So using like a block or a shield.
Yeah. Like a body block. Yeah. Body shield. Give me a, let's see. Let's do dexterity and melee.
Do I get an extra dice because I have a specialty in knives? Or
yeah, and you're using your knife, I assume, to like hold them
Yeah.
hostage.
Cool. 3 successes.
That is more than me. So you succeed.
Yeah.
You grab one, you put your knife to his neck. The other 2, like one of them drops their shotgun. The other one like is still kind of facing their direction and like is about to drop his shotgun when bang, right at the side of the head, buckshot. His brain goes flying out the other side, and you just see the smoke from Loretta's fucking shotgun as she's like, and like points it at the other one. In the meantime, Elizabeth, are you trying to stop the Molotovs? Now you can see it, the broken glass and the spreading fire on the external part of your building.
I'll just start up the fire extinguisher and just like go around. Like,
Yeah.
I just can't believe. I'm just talking. I can't believe this. This is unacceptable.
So go ahead and give me an intelligence and awareness roll. We'll do awareness.
I'm also still holding my old fashioned in one hand, so I'm just like, come on, please. I just can't believe this. It's like,
with it like under your armpit.
Yeah, just like this. All right. What was it? Intelligence and what?
Let's do awareness.
Okay.
This is ridiculous. It's so hilarious. I love it.
It's like that is 2 successes.
Okay. So you get one side of the building completely off of fire. From one of the Molotovs they threw, you managed to completely snuff it out.
Okay.
However, the second one that they threw on the other side of the door is still starting to come up into a blaze, and more smoke is billowing into the building.
Right.
It is then that after hearing the shotgun and hearing Elizabeth call Bubba a mongrel, like Allison's like, beep.
Let me take the batteries out of this. Sorry, someone's making toast. This thing goes off every time.
Okay. I'm assuming you just rip it off the wall.
Yeah, just
Yeah. Yeah. You just rip it off the wall.
It's like a chunk of wall comes off.
Yeah, it's like crush it a little bit. It completely stops working.
Drywall.
Toast?
yeah, you make like it's like sort of hot bread.
But your kitchen's up here. And it looks like it's coming from your basement.
It's it's my night off. How about we take a stroll? I don't want to be now. I've shown you my place. It's nice. I'm very proud of it. Let's head out for a walk.
Give me a charisma and a subterfuge roll.
Okay. What? Okay, so we've got 2 charisma, some amount of subterfuge. Okay, I've got 2 subterfuge. It's not terrible. Or is it terrible? Oh, I got 2 successes.
Mm-hmm. I mean, if you say so, yeah.
All right. Let's go out the fire escape for fun.
The fire escape. Okay. I feel like you're not telling me something.
The coffee shop is on fire.
Are you sure we shouldn't call the fire department?
No, someone's taking care of that. It's my night off. This would normally be me. But, I'm sure my aunt can handle it. And Loretta is on today and Bubba. And I'm sure that they're going to be fine. I don't always have to be the one taking the hits, Fireworks. That's probably what started the fire.
Oh.
That's why they call them that. Because they work due to fire.
Okay. Yeah. I've had a long night. It's kind of getting super smoky in here. So yeah, let's go. Ulrika, you're still holding one of the guards by the throat.
Mm-hmm.
One of them has been shot in the head by Loretta. Just as you do this, also leaping over the dumpster comes Bubba, grabbing the second Inquisition member by the throat and just ripping into it, just like Elizabeth said, because Bubba's a good girl. You hear the man gurgling and yelling, and he comes up with a stake right on the side and jabs Bubba.
No!
Oh no!
He doesn't get her very well, but he does get it in right before Bubba cracks his neck. And just as he does this, Bubba yelps and lets out a whimpering sound a little bit.
Do I hear it?
There's a lot of commotion going on.
You
did break the fire alarm. So with your vampiric senses, you do hear it. Allison does not. Because the dude didn't roll very high on melee. So he didn't do too much damage to Bubba, and Bubba's a tough dog. So
yeah, Bubba has
if he had rolled higher, we might have been in for some trouble, but we're good. So it's like barely a yelp or a whimper. And because you turned off the fire alarm, you hear it, but Allison with her normal human hearing does not hear it.
So Dogfood stops immediately and says, I'm going to be right back. Something bad just happened. And is going to charge towards the source of the yelp.
Mm-hmm. As you come charging through the smoke, you see Elizabeth. What are you doing to try to stop the fire on the other side of the door?
I feel like she just walks up to just see Elizabeth holding her like old-fashioned glass and just like throwing the ice onto the fire, just like whatever.
Yeah.
Like, she just looks very defeated. Like they can't survive without dog food. Like she's just
Mhm.
like, this whole coterie is just going to hell. Just like throws her drink over.
Dogfood, this is this is the scene you're met with. You see Bubba limping a little bit. Ulrika, you still have the third member by the throat. What do you do?
I'd like to turn on Daunt and maybe I don't know if we can get any information from him, but I would like to be like, who sent you?
Okay, let's see. Let's use wits and intimidation together with your daunt ability.
Okay, so wits is 3. Intimidation is 2. And I added my presence. Six successes.
He becomes even more frightened. You actually see water pool around your boots
Gross.
as some type of liquid trickles out of his pant leg, and he's like, "Please, please, I don't want to die. Please,
Don't be such a pussy and fucking tell me what I want to know.
just blew his head off.
I don't fucking care.
We were sent by a greater outfit. There's more of us. There's a Second Inquisition club."
And I just slit his throat.
And
Yep.
you smell that delicious smell of
And I drink it.
Yeah. Lick it off the knife.
Yes.
As it, like, slumps lifeless to the floor. And this is the scene you're met with Dogfood. Is that grisly scene, as well as Elizabeth going, "This cotery's going to hell."
Can I go to zero hunger?
Is there one
Yes.
left?
No, the one that Bubba was on, Bubba killed.
He's done.
Yeah.
Okay, so Dogfood jumps onto this guy's corpse
and
starts punching it in the face.
Okay.
And says, "You hit my dog? Really? My dog? You hit one of my dogs?" I don't think she's fully noticed that the guy's already dead.
Yeah. Dude's dead. You're just wailing on a corpse.
All right.
It takes you a second to notice when you just don't notice any type of reaction coming from him.
That was less satisfying than I was hoping it was going to be.
Yeah. You wail on him for maybe like a minute before it dawns on you.
I like wipe my mouth like this. I was like, "You were too busy on your fucking date."
Well, I got to get back to it. It seems like you guys have this all under control.
Coterie is falling apart.
Fine, we don't need him. Them.
You guys, I can have a night off, right? Like, is that?
Yes, you can.
Yeah.
But if you're ever threatened with fire, maybe I will consider not helping you right away either.
I helped you.
If
I
you
came
agree
and
to communicate and
You only came because Bubba yelled.
tell your
We'll talk
friend
about
that you like them. She likes you.
Elizabeth
goes.
always cracks me up.
turns to Elizabeth and goes, "What did you just do?"
I'm going back to my coffin. Goodbye.
You're going back to your fucking coffin, all right?
I just like I like throw my old-fashioned glass on the ground, and I'm just like, "Look what you made me do."
Elizabeth retreats to the upstairs, distraught.
You just smell
the restaurant's still on fire.
Yeah, you just smell cigarette smoke with the other smoke. We've come
Loretta,
full circle, you see.
Could you put that fire out? All of the people are dead.
Yeah, I think we've got a fire retardant blanket somewhere, a fireproof blanket. I'm sure I could maybe smother it. Oh God, we're gonna have to get the outdoors repainted again. You see her like stomp off indoors, looking like tearing apart the inside, looking for something to smother the fire with.
Okay, now I have to go and make sure that Allison did not hear that.
Ulrika's just gonna walk through the coffee shop covered in blood to her closet.
Yeah, I'm gonna
like this, like
I'm gonna kind of wipe my hands off, just like on a wall. Try and
Where's
get all the
Allison?
bits of skull off.
Mm-hmm.
Or
I'm
where's
gonna-
the girl at?
I'm gonna head to where head back to the fire escape that I just jumped down from,
Yeah.
and hopefully she's still there.
Mm-hmm. You notice she's gone, and
Shit.
there is a hastily scrawled note on the back of a receipt left on the table you were sitting at, because you were
What is
making
it?
your way to the fire escape when you kind of left without her.
What does the note say?
It says, "You seem like you have a lot going on right now. Honestly, it seems like you always have a lot going on. But thanks for the distraction tonight."
Well, I'm gonna call that a win. Dogfood says out loud.
Loretta's like looking for a fire retardant blanket, and she's like, "Getting left with a note is never a win." And she like runs over to the back.
Well, she could have left with no note. No one asked you, Loretta. Put the fire out. The fucking
I'm
building's on fire.
working
What do
on
we,
it.
What do we pay you for? Where are my goons?
Like-
I normally have goons.
She's like, very like frantically trying to get this fire out.
All right, I'm taking the rest of the evening off. Bye. You guys seem to have this under control. I'm gonna go and hang out with my dogs.
I'm inside, so I don't give a shit. Like whatever.
It's really smoky, but it doesn't bother your kindred lungs.
Mm-hmm.
Sitting,
All right.
it's literally that scene of the dog in the burning house saying this
Yeah.
is fine.
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
So there's a dog food in a burning house saying this is fine, and then she just says, "All right, I never get an evening off. It's fine." Loretta, put the fire out.
I'm working on it.
I will phone the fire department. They will come and put the rest of the fire out. I'm gonna go and yell at the goons because they're clearly not doing whatever the fuck we pay them for.
Apparently, they're supposed to get a break every 15 minutes, and you just chose a really bad time.
You let the goons unionize?
Well, yeah, this is Seattle.
Jesus. You know, it's one of those things where, like, in theory, you support like labor, but then you become a small business owner, and you're like, you
Is
really
now
wish you
really the
could
time
just-
for this? Call the fire department.
All right, fine. I'm fine calling the fire department. You know, we pay very well. I don't know what they're bothering about.
She like
Breaks.
stamps on the blanket and she's like trying to put out this fire.
All right, so I call the fire department, and I go, "Hi, yeah, from the quarter cups, yeah, again, yeah, no, yeah. Well, you guys, you know the drill, right? A little bit of fire humor there for you. All right, I'll see you guys. I guess Rupert's on tonight, right? Well, I'll see you guys in a bit. Yeah. All right. Oh, how's Wendy? I've been meaning to. Cool. So she's graduated now. That's crazy. Anyway, we'll talk. We'll talk next time, right? See you then.
You hang
We call
up.
the fire department a lot.
Fire department's on the way. They know
Yeah.
you. You usually follow up, or at least Elizabeth does, with a really great gift. So they
Mhm.
don't always mind how often they have to come babysit you.
Mm-hmm.
And the night is
anyone-
yours.
Let's go.
Okay.
I guess we should search the corpses. My date is ruined. Is there anything I can tell about these people based on what they brought with them?
You can tell that they are Second Inquisition, part of a greater outfit. And they have some information on them.
Ooh.
They have photos of you, photos of your coterie.
Oh.
There's a photo of Ulrika moving almost like a blur through what looks like a stoplight. There's a photo of you running naked through the streets.
Jesus.
Yeah, that sounds like me.
Yeah. There's a photo of Elizabeth sort of eating food with a question mark on it. And just,
Like what?
yeah, just like looks like they've compiled information on you. And there's also information about the Court of Cups.
All right. Well, I'm gonna throw these bodies in the dumpster for now because the fire department are about to get here, and we
Mhm.
didn't tell them that they were bodies.
Yeah.
So it's dumpster time for these guys. I'm gonna take the photos, take whatever fun stuff. Like they had guns, right? We can always
Mhm.
use more guns.
Yeah.
And take their guns and go and kind of
The
plop them in
crossbows.
and crossbows. Oh yeah, no, we had the gun. Take the crossbows and add them to the pile of crossbows that we have now
Yeah.
collecting under the bar.
And as you add them to the pile, you do smell that thick smell of smoke and ash now intermingled with Elizabeth's cigarette smoke. And it reminds you, curiously, of the sensation you had earlier today of sharing your first ever cigarette with Elizabeth and how the day took a turn in a way that you never could have expected. And as the smell of smoke hits your nostrils, you are back in that moment in the office at the University of Washington with Professor McTavish's hand around your throat, and you smell the faint smell of cigarette smoke coming off of his blazer. And that is where we're going to call it for today.
Oh no!
Yay.
I'm still being choked.
That was a good episode. That was fun.
It was full circle.
I'm
Who is-
glad you enjoyed it.
was
Who's most
great.
vampire player?
I think Ulrika.
Yeah, Ulrika for sure.
Yeah, I think Ulrika wins that.
Ulrika seduced someone, slit someone's throat, and drank the blood.
Yeah.
It like jumped over a dumpster and grabbed somebody as a human shield. Like there was so many.
I just pictured the Matrix happening. Like
It was crazy. I'm sorry. I feel like Dogfood had a lot of good character moments.
Yes.
But Ulrika's the most vampire.
Yeah.
I think that
And
one.
Elizabeth appeared in this episode just actually as their drunk aunt.
I love it. I loved how you were
I
like
think that was my favorite
putting
part.
the fire out with your drink.
This gotta
That's falling apart. It's like a family reunion, and like the aunt leaves and is just belligerent.
Yeah, it's like Thanksgiving fell apart, and you're like, I'm going back to bed.
I can't believe you ruined my beautiful dinner.
Yeah.
The turkey's ruined.
The turkey's ruined.
The stuffing's too dry.
Yeah, I mean, Dogfood got to have a night off. That was nice.
It was not call it Dogfood's night off.
Yeah,
that's
the title of this episode.
It's great.
Yeah, that was really fun.
It was a little different.
Yeah, I liked it.
I'm glad the dice worked out.
I always forget that we can just time travel.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And we can
It's
just
not
do
real.
that.
It's part of role-playing games, I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just something we can do.
It's like,
I was worrying about like continuity and stuff. I was like, oh no, what if Bubba dies, then the time stream will collapse.
It's a paradox. If we wouldn't have went back in time, then Bubba wouldn't have died, and then blah 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 blah.
Yeah. I think that could have played out like one of a few different ways. It could have been the alarm was still going off, so you didn't hear Bubba, and then you felt guilt afterwards. It could have been that Bubba took more damage from the melee roll, which didn't happen, and then Bubba would have made more noise, and then Allison might have come running out the back, which that would have been all bad.
Yeah.
It could have been, and it's the same thing with your coterie. They could have done everything to make you think everything was okay, and that way Allison wasn't tempted to leave. But instead, Elizabeth was like, Bubba, rip out their throats, which only made her be like, okay, maybe I should go. And the fire got bad really quickly. So yeah, there was a lot of different options in how it could have gone. Because I had almost envisioned like the two of them trying to like almost play matchmaker so the two of you could have a good date.
Mm-hmm.
It just went south so quickly.
No, that wouldn't
Loretta,
happen.
get the shotgun. All right.
Yeah.
Loretta hasn't gotten to gun anyone down in
A long
In a
time.
while.
Yeah.
She's been
gosh.
having her barista training.
What a crazy episode. This is amazing. Thank you
Yeah.
so much for playing with me.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a lot of fun.
Thanks for
Thanks.
being our GM.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Are we going
We
to do a
will-
vampire pose to go out?
Yeah, let's do it.
Right.
All right.
See you next week.